Hello comrades, Kamisao Bro here today with Planetary Annihilation Titans. That's right. Just as a disclaimer before I get started, if I cough a lot I apologize. I have a very nasty cold. But anyway, I'll try to edit that out as I go. But anyway, so yes, Planetary Annihilation Titans. This is basically to sum up my feelings of the game. This is what this game should have been on release. This expansion, essentially. This is exactly what it should have been on release. It's actually playable. It's actually relatively fun. It's not that great, but it's very balanced. And I guess that's one of the big things about this. And, you know, they've been going for, like, some sort of competitive strategy experience. So, you know, they've made it incredibly balanced and so on. And relatively fast-paced. But they kind of went with the spiritual successor of Supreme Commander, Forged Alliance. It's not so much, I mean, it plays like that, and the core concepts of the game are like that, but there's a huge difference between the two games for a multitude of reasons. But without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into a game and show you guys some of the new units that comes with Planetary Annihilation Titans. And, yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Alright, so, we're now in game, right? Right. Unfortunately, I picked a really small map without actually realizing it, so this might not be so good for us, but we're going to try. Also, I did 5 times Econ Cap just to speed the game up, to be able to show you exactly what it is I want to show you. Again, the main focus here is going to be on a multitude of the new vehicles and weapons that you can use in this game. Yeah, I mean that's the gist. There's a surprising new number. For example, here you can check out the Icarus. It's a solar drone, produces energy. It's mobile but slow. It's weak, attacks land, sea, and air targets. And oh, buddy, let me tell you, that's just the start of the new units in here. Again, for anybody who has actually played this game, Planetary Annihilation's Titans is a big deal different. It's a rather large amount different than Planetary Annihilation 1 because of these additional units. They completely change the game, and frankly, if you ask me, they actually make the game playable. Before, I was not a fan. I'm still not really a fan. I think this game's okay, and as far as strategy game goes, it's pretty fun. But yeah, I'm not like a schoolgirl, like how I am for Supreme Commander. Sweet Supreme Commander with its sexy giant robots and stuff. See, that's kind of one thing they did start stepping towards in this game, is they added in the robots and stuff, the giant robots, to make the game more interesting as far as I'm concerned. You know, they've actually got a couple of really big titans in the game that I'm quite a fan of. Especially like the actual Earth Shaker one that just causes earthquakes. It's awesome. But yes, without further ado, we're just going to hurry up and build this, and I'm going to skip forward a bit so you guys don't have to listen to me prattle on and cough and wheeze. Alright, so now that I pretty much have my infrastructure up and running whilst holding off good old blue, I'm actually going to show you some of these Titans, because I mean that's the real show, isn't it? There are a few additional units, such as this one here, which is a support platform, repairs all your units nearby. And then you've also got the Phoenix, which is an interplanetary fighter. And then you also have the Manhattan, which is basically just a suicide bot that is a nuke. It's great. So anyway, what we're going to show off first is my personal favorite, the Zeus. That's right. Or the Atlas, sorry. The Zeus is the flying one. The Atlas is the one that basically causes shockwaves and shit. It's epic. Totally epic. I enjoy its presence immensely. And also, I'm going to build some battleships in the meantime. That's something else that's new, is they added battleships, thank God. Battleships were something that I was expecting to come out upon release, personally. Because, I mean, battleships are effing awesome. And plus, this game was just begging for a really strong orbital unit. At first, they had that little Death Star laser thing that shot lasers down to the planet, and it was actually pretty effective. And then they nerfed the ever-loving piss out of it, and then made it useless. So, yeah. Now it's a piece of crap, basically. But alright, we see that light blue is over here, so we're going to send good old Atlas down that way to show them some good old-fashioned, what's the word I'm looking for? Ass-whooping? Yes. Another Titan you have is the Helios. The Helios is a gigantic transportation Titan. Or, excuse me, teleportation Titan. It teleports units down to planets and acts as a mobile teleportation platform, which is actually incredibly useful when you're trying to invade. Not just that, but it's actually, I'm not going to say very sturdy, but it's much more sturdy than your basic run-of-the-mill teleporter. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, check that out. Little enemies. Oh, here we go. We get to really see what the Atlas can do. Boom. That's right. That's why I like the Atlas, because it's awesome. Alright, and we just built the Helios. Again, the Helios acts as a mobile teleportation device. So essentially what I can do is if I activate a teleporter on it, which I'm probably not going to because I have other things I need to be doing, it will basically teleport units to that location, say right here or on top of the enemy's base. It's pretty epic, and as you can see, our Atlas is just storming through an enemy army. Again, the Atlas is probably my favorite new toy. Now let's also take a look at, I guess we'll show off the Zeus real quick. The Zeus is pretty damn effective. I think for the overall all-around ability, I think the Zeus would probably be the best Titan of them all, because it can shoot down aircraft. It's pretty effective against land stuff, but it sucks hard ass against buildings. It's pretty much good against everything but buildings. Buildings can actually take it. And then you also have the Ares, which is, you know, of its titular god of war, whatever. It's actually pretty damn effective, so I'm pretty sure you guys are going to enjoy seeing that one. I'll try to find an enemy unit to use the Zeus against. And as its character, it's named after it, shoots giant lightning bolts. And it shulks enemy units. Pretty cool. So let's get this near that. Fly that way, men. We're gonna show them the might of our laser cannons. See, here we go. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna get to show it off. Whatever. But see, as you can see, there we go. As you can see, Titans can dish out a ridiculous amount of damage, but they're not overpowered. See, look how easily that was killed. I mean, that was brought down by tier 1 fighters. You know, it's not hard to kill at all. Oh god, no! Ah, you bastards! Aw, fucking AI. They must have made the AI smarter too, because they sure do like fucking with me. Blast them out of the sky. Yes, alright, so let's see if, there we go, our first battleship has been built. Now, out of the Titans aside, basically, this is my real favorite new unit, the battleship. That's right, this thing is a mobile fortress blasting from space. It's great. I enjoy it so much. And I guess we'll move this one a little bit closer to kind of show off what it does. It's supposed to be a long-range kind of cannon, as you can tell, with the giant cannons on top. But you know, it's just like the rest of the Titans. It's not overpowered by any means of the imagination. If you have a decent anti-counter, like a battleship could blast it from space. So yeah, I mean, if it doesn't have fighter support, yeah, it's dead. So yeah. I mean, this game is all about counters compared to other games. Like Supreme Commander is pretty counterific, but at the same time, this game is some seriously hard counters. So you'll have units that don't have AA, again, like the Atlas and like the Ares. Neither one of them have AA. So a bomber or a gunship or a group of gunships could really F them up. And if I'm ever going to get my battleship in range here, I can show you why I like it so much. But yeah, look at this, just absolute domination. So the Titans are really cool, and I guess that's really the main reason anyone's playing this at all. Oh, okay, see, look, they took me very seriously. They heard me saying, oh, let's build a bunch of bombers. But see, the battleship can blast them out of the sky. That's right. Again, that's why I love the battleship. It is the best all-around unit in my opinion. It can shoot air units, land units, sea units. It can blast away at other space units. There's pretty much nothing in space that can take it on. And it's just awesome. Like, I mean, it's really cool. I wish rather than just, like, electricity, they would have done, like, actual, like, orbital laser batteries blasting out from space, like, onto the planet. Personally, that would have been so much cooler. But, whatever. Personal opinions. And like, look at that battleship just go. That's one battleship. If you build multiple battleships, you're practically unstoppable. Like like just 10 battleships are pretty much impervious to anything that's not an umbrella, that's not another battleship. And yeah, they're fucking awesome that way. But personally, that's how I like it. I like having the battleships in the game being really powerful. But aside from that, all the other units seem pretty weak. Like, they have their strengths, but they also have severe weaknesses. Again, the Atlas, which it can literally one-hit any unit within range, is actually pretty easy to bring down. And let me show you my favorite toy before I kill this. Or no, not my favorite toy, but another cool toy. Sorry. I have a lot of toys in this game that I'm actually a big fan of. And hopefully we don't kill off the enemy before I can show you guys this. Alright, so what this gigantic monstrosity is, this is the Ragnarok. This is basically a Titan super weapon that you can build. It's also called the Doomsday Titan. Essentially what it does is it drills into the core of the planet that it's built upon, and it blows the fuck up. All things considered, it's pretty badass. And, you know, if you're actually able to sneak one of them onto your enemy's planets, it's hilarious. But honestly, because a little video pops up telling you that it's being built, so it's kind of hard to sneak it by any means of the imagination. Just FYI. But like I said, though, it's really cool, and it's a great way to finish a game. And it's actually how I'm going to blow up this planet here. I'm going to kill everyone on it. We're all going to die, and it's going to be great fun. Great fun. Let me see if I can't get a... there we go, the Atreus. Ooh. Stop building it so fast. They're building it a lot faster than I was prepared for. Oh, we need to just stop that. Just stop. There you go. Just build me an Atreus. That's all I need. Let me see if I can't get my commander. I tried doing this before, and it didn't really work. Like, I put him in an orbital lander, and I tried to fly the lander away, but I guess it was too close to the planet, or it was because it was the only planet, it didn't really matter. I don't really know. We're about to find out, though, because it blows up everything. Like, everything. Alright, we've got the commander. Now let's, can we fly here? No, see, we can't fly off this planet. Basically, we can be in space, but that's about it. Whatever. That's all I need to do, is I just need to show you guys what it does then. Whether it blows me up or not, I don't care. You know the commissar doesn't give two shits in a fuck. That's right. Look, it's just molding blue over here. I kind of wish the AI would like be like, oh, okay, he has Titans. Maybe I should build Titans. You know, that would be nice. But whatever. Alright, so the Ragnarok has been completed, and it is now drilling into the ground. Has a nice little animation sequence that goes along with it, of it actually boring into the earth. That's right, and see, it gives you a little bit of time to try and stop it, so it's not like you don't have a chance. Like, in the time that it's building, you have that slow little build up, basically around 100 seconds or so. Well, really, it's about 60 seconds. You have about 60 seconds to stop it. using whatever you've got. And from my understanding, it's actually pretty fragile as well. I've never seen someone stop it yet, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Come on, come on. Radar located. Whatever, I don't care. This planet is about to be mincemeat anyway. And there we go. The Ragnarok is ready to fire. There, as we see the lava spewing forth, and that's the bomb, and it gets shot right into the middle of the planet, and there we go. So it's a pretty badass little animation. The planet has been blown up, and yeah, it's dead now. You have been annihilated. Everyone took a little annihilation just now, didn't they? But anyway, this has been Commissar Bro. I hope you've enjoyed my quick little look at the units. I know I missed a couple of units in there, but I mean, I showed you the stuff that I actually gave a shit about, basically. All in all, for $40, it's not that bad of a bargain. I mean, compared to me buying the like $90 version and then having to pay another what, $20 for this, and still not feeling like I've got my money's worth out of it. You know, it is what it is. But for people who haven't been subjected to that yet, just go ahead and buy this one. This is definitely the definitive one you want. But anyway, this has been Commissar Bro, and I'll see you all next time.